you guys? It's King Tony on all my social media outlets. It will be in the description box below. Now, All American Season 4, Episode 3. I wanted to do my review the same night, or literally the next day, but I forgot. I was tired. I was at work. But the first thing I want to say is Olivia and Spencer, they got their first date. You know what I'm saying? They got to enjoy themselves, be happy, and at the end of the date, they kind of like admitted that they were in love, and they wanted to take their time. He didn't want to rush it because it was the first time he really fell in love with this girl, and he didn't want to rush the moment. He wanted to make it special. So whenever they're ready, they're ready. And I think they're going to wait until prom, because he gonna wait for that moment. He gonna wait for that moment. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're gonna wait until when he gets to prom, and that might be like the last episode. You know what I'm saying? That might be the last episode. So, or maybe it was a 3, so it could be mid-season finale when they have prom, and they'll have their first love, their first having sex. So I think that will probably be mid-season finale. I think the finale might be graduation, maybe. So, but yeah, Grace talking to her son about Olivia, and we never really got to see Olivia and Grace in the same, in the same scene unless Spencer's in it. You know what I mean? So, or other people are in it. So, I would like to see Grace and Olivia in more scenes together, on a one-on-one talk about Spencer, because I know it's gonna come up eventually because they're dating now. So I know at some point they're gonna have a scene together. So yeah. Layla and Asher. Now, here's the thing: Layla can't go back to Spencer. We already know that's done. That's ended. Layla can't go to Jordan, and I feel like they could have made Jordan and Layla a thing way before, probably around like little bit after when Spencer and Layla were dating. I think that was the perfect time they could have went out, but now it's just too late because Jordan is with Simone. He in love with that girl, so that's not happening. Olivia and Spencer, that's not happening. So it's like Asher was the only option she can go back to. And on top of that, they were drunk, so I don't know if that's gonna have the same feelings when he gets there, when they wake up, whatever they're doing, but it's just not gonna, she had no other option. So, and I think it just happened. It was just a moment. So, Layla and Coop. Now, here's my thing. Layla is running a business. And you have to understand, when it comes to music, you have to take that shit serious. That's a job. And, she's only trying to, protect her business. And usually I agree with Coop, when it comes to Layla, but I feel like I'm on Layla on this time. I'm on her side because I feel like when you're in a business, you cannot play around. When you get into a studio, you know what I'm saying? When you get into a studio, you're wasting money. When you come into a time where they give you a time, maybe 2 or 3 hours, you have to make a amount of songs, as much as songs you can make in that time. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be wasting time disappearing and not telling people you're gonna come to the studio. You can't do that. It's a business. And she did what she had to do for her business. And, she had to get a new artist, and that's she had no choice because Coop wasn't saying anything. She wasn't, communicating when she didn't do none of that. So, and it was messed up is that she was talking to everybody else but Layla. Mind you, this is Layla's label, and you didn't talk to her. You talked to everybody else but Layla. And then another thing too, you told Asher, who you barely even talk to unless it's about Spencer. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a slap in the face to talk to somebody that you really even know, and you didn't tell Layla about this. You know what I'm saying? So I could understand why Layla is upset. You know what I'm saying? She had to do what's for her business. She was doing all this sacrifice about her label. She didn't even know. So now she knows. She's like, you know what? If you quit music, look, I'm gonna go find somebody else. And I don't blame her for that, because she basically tarnishing her label and she didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like Layla did a business move and she had to do what she had to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's her music. She's creating it. She's putting the ideas. This is how the business work do. When you sign your contracts, you got to know what you sign up for. You know what I'm saying? Because that's her label. That's her music that she's putting into. She's putting the time and the effort. I know Coop, putting down the lyrics, but that's her. That's still her music. That's still, the contract that you sign with. So, it is what it is. But, and if you would have told her beforehand, she probably would have to replace you. She probably would have tried to help you get better, you know what I'm saying, get better with your music and try to get back to make a comeback, but you didn't say anything. So it's like she's thinking that you ready to go. You can still rap. There's nothing wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's thinking. But now you told her that, it's like you should have said something. You wasted all this time and you didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely on Layla's side with the whole, her switching over to another label mate, I guess. So I'm not mad at that. She did the right thing. Preach daughter. Now the whole thing with Coop and Preach, I feel like Coop needs to just leave that gang shit alone. Because it's like, bruh, you just got shot. Why are you trying to get back into the life that you trying to walk out of? Like, just leave that shit alone. Like, that, we've seen for the past 3 seasons that you're not built for that life. So why are you trying to go back into it? You're not about that life. So why are you trying to go back into it? You get what I'm saying? And it's like, you have to understand, like, he has a daughter now. Preach has a daughter. Mind you, Preach killed his mom. So eventually, they gotta tell her, because if they don't tell her, this girl is gonna go to the wrong people. They're gonna tell, all this conversation is gonna go to different people, and then they're going to tell this girl maybe the wrong information. She's gonna try to get revenge. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? She might get revenge on Coop. She might blame Coop just for saying, oh, you killed my mom and that, because people would like to mix up words and mix up conversations. So who knows? So this is why they need to tell this girl, like, look, your mom was trying to kill somebody. I had to shoot. Like, they have to tell this, because things are going to get out of hand. You get what I'm saying? So they really got to talk to their daughter. Preach really had to talk to their daughter before things get out of hand. Last but not least, Billy. Billy, you've been getting on my nerves. Now, I feel like I'm gonna get to the Grace thing. I'm gonna get to that point, but the whole championship thing, right? I feel like he should have approached Spencer alone, because I feel like you didn't want to talk to him alone. So, because he felt guilty. I feel like in his mind he felt guilty to the fact like he knew he was wrong. So he tried to make it as a group thing. Like, nah, bro, just apologize, bro. Just apologize. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to try to make a team effort. Like, come on, bro. Like, you owe Spencer an apology, and you owe him that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? So, with Grace, her confronting, like, look here, Grace don't play about her kids. She don't play. You already know. For those who watch the show, they know Grace don't play about her kids. And also, Spencer was telling his mom, like, look, I've been trying to talk to him. He don't want to hear from me. He said, I'm nothing but a player, and he's just my coach. And it's like, when she heard that, let me tell you something. When she heard that, she's like, oh, really? Okay. Billy Baker, she ran into that classroom like, yo, she was not playing. Like, this is her child. And how dare you sit up and say he's just a player? Like, Spencer's been more than family. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You lived with him for 3 years, bro. And you telling me that he's just a player to you? Like, come on, bro. Come on. Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself, man. Don't play yourself. Please don't. And she just reminded him, like, look, Spencer's more than a friend. You know what I'm saying? He did what he had to do. He wanted to help Jordan to get back on that field. You know what I'm saying? And you're mad because Jordan's playing the best football he ever played because Spencer did it and you didn't. Like, you can't get mad at that. If you would have took the time and actually talk to your son and get along with your son and bond with your kid, none of this would probably would have happened in the first place. But you didn't believe in, you didn't believe in your son. That's what it is. I think that's what it is. You don't believe in your son. I feel like he has more confidence in Spencer more than Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened in the last episode, in episode 2, when Jordan was like, oh, you respect Spencer more than him. And it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, he trusts Spencer more than Jordan, and that's how he felt. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like he should have just been more attention to Jordan, because like he said before, Jordan is playing the best football that he ever played, and Spencer training him, that bothers him because he didn't do it. As a father, it made him disappointed because like, damn, I didn't do it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But still, you shouldn't be mad about that. You know what I'm saying? You should be thanking Spencer, like, look, he helped my son get to the best version of himself to play football. You should be thankful for that. You should be thankful that Jordan's not even in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? You should be thankful that he's still out there able to play. Not as much as he wanted to, but at least he's out there playing. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like Billy Baker blew this whole thing out of proportion. He should have, apologized to Spencer. I feel like from the moment Laurel talked to him, I feel like he should apologize then. Because it's like, bruh, you didn't listen to Jordan. You didn't listen to your wife. So it's like you waiting to Grace to tell you this. Like, bruh, come on now. Get it together, bruh. Get it together. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I said everything I decided for episode 3. So, yeah. I will be putting out my review for episode 4. Episode 4 comes out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. So let me know what you guys feel about episode 3. What was your favorite moment? So yeah, see you guys in the next video.